Hello, Accelerated Math 6-7 students. We are ready to start our videos again. Today's lesson is called From Ratios to Rates, and it can be found on page 29 of our comp book, or my comp book. So I'm going to turn to that now. And here we go. So the title is From Ratios to Rates. Our goal today we will learn about rates and unit rates. And the question that I want you to be thinking about in the lesson is, what is the difference between a ratio and a rate? Basically, we've been studying ratios for quite a while now. And so you should be able to tell me right away what a ratio is. And a ratio is a comparison of two different things, usually based on just looking at their numbers, okay? Ratios can be turned into rates and unit rates. And the way that we do that is, for example, a ratio that we've been working with for a while, it usually is written like this, where you just have 2 to 3. Well, if we're going to turn that ratio into a rate, what you do is you add a unit of measure. Okay, and so basically it would be 2 gallons per $3. Okay, and what you're noticing right there when I write that is that gallons is a different unit of measure than dollars. And so what the difference between a ratio and a rate is, ratios basically are just a comparison of the numbers, whereas when you turn it into a rate, you're comparing two different things, two different units of measure. So 2 gallons per $3. So that means that I can buy 2 gallons of milk for $3. Okay, so basically that's what we're doing. So let's take a look at this first one right here. Okay, and what I would like you to try is using that information. Let's look at it. So soda sale. Diet Cola was on sale last week. It cost $10 for every 5 packs of Diet Cola. How much does it cost for 2 packs? And then also we want to figure out how much it costs for 1 pack. So basically we're just going to use the information that we've been studying. You guys have been studying tape diagrams and becoming experts of tape diagrams. And so this one should be pretty simple for you. So it says the rate that we need to choose is, it says dollars per pack. And boys and girls, the easiest thing to do whenever you're working with rates is first identify what the units of measure are. So for example, $10 for every 5 packs of Diet Cola. We're comparing the dollars per pack. And then you just write what you read. It cost $10 for 5 packs of Diet Cola. Okay, so you've just made a rate. This right here is called a rate because we're taking $10 for every 5 packs, and packs would be the unit of measure on here. Dollars is the unit of measure on there, so we're comparing money to packs, okay? And then we're going to use the tape diagram because that's what has become very handy to us. So the tape diagram is split into 5 packs, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that total cost for those 5 packs is $10. So basically, you just ask yourself how much goes in each pack. Well, it's very simple. If there's 5 sections and you know the total is 10, what goes in each section? That is correct, $2. So now we know that each pack costs how much money? If you said $2, you're right. Nice job. So we now know that for 1 pack of Diet Cola, you have to pay $2. Okay? And this right here, believe it or not, is a unit rate. And the reason that this is a unit rate is because unit rates are rates that have a denominator of 1, because you're trying to figure out what is whatever you're comparing per 1. So that's a unit rate. Okay, so let's look down here. We have some new terms that we need to write down. So right here it says new terms to know. Oh, wait, before we do that, did we figure out these 2 questions right here? How much does it cost for 2 packs? So if we wanted 2 packs of soda, how much would the total cost be? That is correct, $4. And again, one pack, only one by itself. How much would that one be? That is correct, $2. So it looks like you guys got that. Okay, so let's write down some terminology that we have to know. New terms to know. A rate, okay? And you need to write this in right here. I'm going to write it on here and you write it in right here. So a rate is a comparison of two quantities with different units of measure. Okay, and that's what a rate is. Okay, a comparison of two quantities with different units of measure. Okay, a unit rate is a comparison of two quantities with different units of measure, semicolon, one quantity being one. So again, something else you can remember with this is it means per one. Okay, so I always talk about a unit rate is per one. So a unit rate is a comparison of two quantities with different units of measure, one quantity being one. Just like this says 1 pack of diet soda. We started out with 5 packs and we moved it down to 1 pack. Okay, so that's a unit rate. All right, the next one is the rate unit. And the rate unit is just basically a description of what is the rate that you're actually looking for. So the quantity that is not the per one. Okay? And so basically you're taking whatever you're comparing. So up here we were comparing money per pack. So we would say that it was $2 per pack. We would say the rate unit is the dollars per pack rate unit. Okay? And then your last one, I keep saying this word and you need to know what it means. Per is basically, it means to divide. Okay, it also is when we read a fraction or when we read a rate, we say $2 per 1 pack. So that means that it is the fraction bar of a rate. So we could put semicolon and say it is the fraction bar of the rate. Okay, and so when I say $2 per 1 pack, we're talking about, you say per right there. Okay, $2 per 1 pack. Okay, so per means to divide. All right. Okay, so now you have those words down. Hopefully we will be able to figure out how to use them. If we keep going, we don't have to because we're all done. You guys have got all those words. All right, so now let's go back to the question again and see if we can figure it out. The question that we needed to answer for this lesson is, what is the difference between a ratio and a rate? So you should be able to, just by looking at these notes that we talked about very, very quickly, you should be able to tell me what is the difference between a ratio and a rate. Hopefully tomorrow when I ask you that question, you can tell me. All right, my darlings, that was all for this lesson. Hopefully you've got it all written down, and I will see you tomorrow. See you later. Bye.